Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be talking about something that's slightly different from usual. It's items that I've been purchasing for quite a few months now, and they are hand-drawns. So basically I have started to purchase all this online from TikTok shop, from different accounts, and what I do is that it comes in a box. It's sort of like a buying box kind of thing. And then when you open it, it could be anything. So there's sort of like a list, an entire cut list of possible designs and artwork, and there will be certain artwork that is of perhaps better quality or better drawing, and they are always considered as the best hits. So it's slightly difficult to explain it to you through the video like this with no examples, so perhaps we should just get going. So example, it comes in a box like this, where most of the time it will indicate the design or the animation that they would actually derive the artwork from. So for this particular box, it's actually from 3 different animes: Naruto, One Piece, and Demon Slayer. So the box, as you can see, is completely black. You cannot see what a card is, and it is only after, and they normally come in sealed as well. So it's only after purchase where you're able to open it, and then you're able to sort of like review what kind of card it is. And these are actually drawn by different artists and colored by different artists as well. So it's very special, and I would say that it's unique on its own. It's one of one per card. So the artwork wise, it could be something that they, in terms of reference wise, they would normally take it online. References could be original art by the animation themselves. It could be artwork by other fan artists out there, and it is possible that certain art might be copied. But after all, this is drawn maybe in a different way, colored in a different way, so it will look different. It is also possible that the artwork is derived from AI generation, where they use AI software to generate an image, and then they would just kind of like draw it out and color and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's kind of a hit and miss. And it's possible that you get art colored in good colors, because it depends on what kind of markers they use. They're all it's up to their individual artists. And yeah, so this is actually very interesting for me, and as you can see, I have a big pile of it now, and this is really how do I say, special. And the cost of each individual hand drawns are of different prices. So I think you can tell I have a very, very big stack over here. Basically, this stack is actually the Studio Ghibli hand drawn art. And since I am in love with Studio Ghibli, and in terms of the cut list, meaning the possibility of the kind of artwork that is out there, it looks like they are good hits. And I thought that I would buy more to try to get the animation that I want. Whereas for this, I would say that actually this entire stock of artwork I actually purchased from a specific store that kind of got the ball rolling with purchasing. And I didn't really purchase only one hand drawn at a time. It was sort of like a game with them, like 2 or 3, and I guess I kind of got carried away. It has a vast variety of kind of art. I think this is one of the most unique special set out there. This as well is another set of interesting art. This is a stack of animation, and these are the big cards, which are for certain hand-drawn boxes, special hand-drawn gifts or prizes in a way. And then we have others where for these two, it's also animation. I believe this is for Pokemon, I think you can see, but this is actually for Pokemon. I think this is for another art, and then as you can see for this is for Naruto. And then we have this too for Demon Slayer. This is a very weird, cute artwork, I believe. Then we have this, which they call it the Workplace Elite. I don't know why, but if you were to look at the art itself, it doesn't really relate anything to work. And then this is the newest one that I purchased. It just came in this week as of Full Moon. And this is sort of like the cutie hand-drawn kind of special hand-drawns. I actually have additional, not just one of this. I actually bought a few more from the store, but they're still there. It hasn't been delivered to me yet. So I'll just go ahead with this video, and if I have any additional, I'll add it at the end of this clipping. So first off, perhaps we can go on with one of, I guess the most unique style. We can go on with this right now. I think this is a very different hand-drawn kind of style and artwork and references that they use as compared to other animation. Is like, any drawing that they can refer to, or it could be completely new artwork. I have actually managed to find quite a lot of artists on this Chinese social media, Xiaohongshu, and yeah, I've actually kind of like informed the artist that I have seen their artwork in my home country, or that I actually have the artwork with me, and it's really amazing. And yeah, I sort of get this connection, like sort of like a connection with the artist, and just let them know that hey, the artwork that you kind of like drew, colored for work is actually out there in the world, and people actually appreciate it. So for this particular series, they have sort of like 3 different colors, and I would say 3 different styles. So for this is sort of like a dreamy pink, imagination fantasy, and then we have this blue, darker blue one, and we have this lighter blue one, which is sort of like ocean, deep ocean. So probably a stack of blue, yeah, a stack of blue artwork. So I'll just flip it over. Right, now just take a step. So this is actually one of the artwork, and this is actually done by this specific artist. I am not gonna read it. I cannot read Chinese, especially when it's signed like this. Can't really identify. And yeah, so this is the artwork, and this is how it looks like. I'll just take it out from the mat case. Give me a minute. There we go. So for this particular standard is stick cards. Alright, and these are actually really painted or colored with marker by the artists themselves. So you can actually see some sort of like glitter. And yeah, I think this design is really beautiful. So this is one of the fantasy series. And yeah. So we have this. Hold on, just let me put it. After which we have this. I have actually managed to find this specific artist. So for this, it's sort of using a lot of glitter. I think this could be glitter glue. So you can sort of see like some ombre shading. The color is not as the same as the in real life picture. I think it could be because of Samsung's colorings, dynamics. So actually slightly darker than what you see. Let me try to see if it's tapping will work. Nah, not really. So yeah, this is actually darker, sort of like a brown, lighter brown. And yeah, so there are certain artwork that reflect with UV light, the sort of coloring reflections, but I do not have a UV torch, so you just bear me, right? So this is with glitter, sort of like glitter glue, and this is really adorable. And then we have this. This is really amazing. I would say it's not really the best when I first saw it, but the more I look at it, I just think it's amazing. This artwork is extremely detailed. So you can see the trees, and I believe it's actually solved perhaps by paint, because you can see for certain areas or certain angles, it's sort of like a thicker, hard build up, and then it could be like shiny a little. So yeah, this is definitely paint, or perhaps acrylic paint. This is my favorite. I absolutely love this. So for this artwork, you might not be able to see, but it's using a lot of shiny marker, perhaps with silver and gold, and then the wings just looks amazing. So yeah, the hand looks kind of funny, but it's alright, if you ignore the hand over there. It looks pretty good, eh? Pretty decent. And you can actually see the eyelashes, the wings too, the feathers. After which we have this. So this is actually a set of series of art by this specific artist. Her art style is always like this, and yeah, it looks amazing. So I don't really see much glitter, perhaps just a little here on the drawing of the rib cage, but that's about it. Moving on, we have this. This is one of the most amazing artwork I've seen out there. And the reason being, they actually added bejewels. Like damn. This is my favorite and the most amazing one I've seen out of all the special unique kind of hand drawings out there. The witch. We have this. So it's sort of like some sort of realism art there. The whale. The witch. We have this with the acrylic paint. Oh, it's stuck to the... This is the most textured one. You can see how it's stuck. So yeah, this is most amazing. And we can just move on to the next series. So this is sort of like the cute hand-drawn style, or the cute fancy, adorable art that you can expect. So the very first anime. Yeah, I actually managed to find this specific artist, it's actually by Sia. And yeah, she was extremely happy to know that this was me. And yeah, and I think she could perhaps use some sort of like correction tape or correction fluid to kind of like make colors and highlight them with yellow. The sunflowers is amazing, and her face just looks adorable. After which we have this. And like I mentioned, the art for and the drawing of stencil pencils is just amazing. This. I'll just run through them slightly quickly. And for this, I just left the back and the ducks. And then something that's way more detailed. So as you can see, there's a slight difference in the frame. So for some of them sets, they sort of have like a grading system in a way where if you have this clear border, it's just a normal hit. But if you have something that's in black, it's a medium hit, it's relatively good. But if you have something in gold or yellow, they'll call it like the top hit, the best hit they can ever find. Other than that, in certain cases, they actually have additional prizes. It could be big cards and whatnot. So it really depends on the set. None of them have it, but yeah. So for this, let me see if I can open it. So the art was this is plain amazing. And this is actual art. This is not sort of like photocopied or anything. And with Anya, you see her eyes, they kind of glitter. Waku waku, you know, the hair. With this is absolutely amazing Anya. I absolutely love her so much. This is one of my favorites. And we have a stack, an entire stack of Captain Sakura. So I'm not sure what's with my connection or attraction, but I have gotten a lot of Sakura characters. So we have this amazing one and the character, if you can see. And this. And with this, the snow, you can see the snow is glitter. So we have this, which is a complete step up. Look at how amazing this ring is for the cards, for this. It's just a very different style. And it seems like the artist tried to remove the words so it doesn't affect with the coloring of the, the words so it doesn't affect with the coloring of the dress. And then my very first girl from the set. Look at how amazing she is. Oh, another one that's stuck to the cover. So for this you can see there's glitter, and then it looks like some stickers that was used. The shading of the color is amazing. Right, so after which we will head to another set, maybe single sets for now. So for this it's Cute Drawing, and I think the anime, they kind of had a few, but this one was specifically perhaps from Zootopia. It was an animal. Look at that. Look at the detail. This is absolutely amazing. Look at how, I'll try to cover it. I'm not sure if it works, but it just looks amazing. Unfortunately, I cannot open it because it's sealed to kind of like confirm the authenticity. And yeah, this is the most detailed drawing I have. Okay, and we have this. So remember I was saying this is the Workplace Elite, but I don't really know what it means by Workplace Elite. Doesn't everything do the job, but it looks amazing too. Looks like a knight. And then I actually purchased this. This is one of the more recent sets, so I have two. And this is actually Pokemon. So this is actually Mudkip, one of the Pokemon starters that I actually play as well when I play my Pokemon games. After which we have these, the Leaf Pokemon. And they just look absolutely amazing. Now let me go to this stack. So this stack is quite a range of different animes. And yeah. The first one being Jujutsu Kaisen. So it looks amazing. It does look kind of sad because it feels like there's not enough shading and the color is kind of plain, like something could be done with that. So in terms of art, I think this is the most basic drawing that I've seen. There's no glitter, no nothing. It's just 4 or 5 colors. The art is amazing, it's detailed, but the coloring wise, I feel like more could have been done. What do you guys think, right? And then we have this, which, I mean, compared to the other one, the previous one, it's so colorful and it's just, wow. It's a good amount of color placed with your eyes. To which we have an absolutely amazing. Right, the background is glitter, so it looks like it's shining, and his hair is just different colors and shading, so it looks more obvious. The fire is sort of meh, more could have been done to kind of like outline it perhaps or something, or it could be bigger, or I don't know, just kind of weird with his fire. But this, like this on its own, is just amazing. So yeah, this is one of my favorites, absolute favorites, and this is one of the few hand-draws I first got when I started again to do this hand-drawn kind of thing. Next is this. This is the best, one of the best. I think this is from the Street Fighter game, and she just look amazing. And I kind of like with the stickers here, which not a lot of hand draws actually do. I don't know why. And yeah, it just kind of look like they printed her out. They didn't really look like she was colored or even drawn. That's how amazing it is. So for this particular series, I would say, this is Da Xiang, which is Big Elephant, and Big Elephant Studio. I actually got the prize card when I purchased one of them, and this is my prizes. So there's actually 3, and weirdly they're not in the acrylic. Sorry, not even matte case, I'm not sure why, but they're in top loaders. So this is actually 3 hand-drawns in one piece. I mean, they look pretty cool. Not really what I thought the price would be, but they do look pretty cool, don't they? So yeah, this is 3, and this is just one entire set of price. So it's like I bought 1 card, 1 hand-drawn, and I got 4 for the price of 1. That's amazing. Next, go to this. For this particular series, it's actually the Cute Animal series, and I believe the photo reference is very similar to AI-generated photos. So yeah, for this particular one, it's the kitty. It's adorable, adorable kitty. I just absolutely love the way they draw this. It's just really cute. Really, really cute. And the next one we have is puppies. I think these are corgis. And I don't know, I just fell in love with the way they kind of colored everything. It just looks amazing. And the box I actually shared with you in the beginning, there is actually 2 animations per box. So it could be like this. So it could be either this two, or this two, or whichever kind of rotation is. Or it could be just one, but really, really big card. So yeah. Right. So what happened was, this is actually the second series. Let me just go with the first series. So for the first series, I actually got a Naruto and Demon Slayer. And let's see. So for Naruto, I got this. Really love the colors. After which, the other one is Demon Slayer of True Hashirus. Right? And then I also got another for Naruto, but it was just one, and it's actually a big card. And this is how it looks like. Unfortunately, I don't have a map case for this. So this is this. And then recently I actually purchased a second wave, or second version or something, second series of it. And again, Naruto and Demon Slayer. And this is my Naruto. And this Team 7. I kind of like this. This is actually really cute. And then my Demon Slayer, which look a little freaky. And not really my kind of color. It just looks a little bit weird-ish. And practically more than half the head was the hair. So it looked kind of funny in terms of the proportions. I would say that the bottom part is good. The top part of the head portion is kind of creepy. Yeah. And the colors look kind of... it kind of feels like the artist was strong with the colors, actually. Yeah. Right, so there's that. And for the Big Elephant series, actually, other than winning these small prizes, you can actually win one big prize as well. And that's what I did. That's what happened to me. I got a very, very, very big prize. And this is absolutely one of my favorites as well. I would believe it's been my top 3 or top 4. It's just amazing. And it was because of this, I believe, I actually kind of got hooked. Yeah. Kind of got hooked to buying hand drums. And this is Tokyo Go. And look at how sick it is. It's just so cool. Yeah. Just amazing. Just leave this here. Give me a minute. So let's go on to this before I head on to my latest hand drum I actually got a few days ago. So this is actually an entire stack of Studio Ghibli cards. So as you can see, the back of cards is Spirited Away. And yeah, so for this stack of series, I actually was looking for Spirited Away, Ponyo, Howl's Moving Castle, and Totoro is just basic. And fortunately, the host managed to give me all the series I wanted, all the movies, so it's absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, for Howl's Moving Castle, for Spirited Away, I only have one design, and it's this. There is no dragon, but it's okay, because this looks amazing. I just kind of feel like I have 2 hand drawings in one. Next, we have this. I think this is Poppy Hills. The details is good, look at that. And the weighing machine is amazing. Right, next we have Kiki's Delivery. And I just love this because the kitty is so cute. Look at Kitty like that. Kiki Delivery as well. So I think this is really cool because, look at the background. Look at the buildings, the grass. I think this was colored by pencil. Let's see, is there... Doesn't seem to be the same artist. I think there's another drawing that's like this as well, where it's done by color pencil and it's not really marker. It's color pencil, right? It doesn't look like it was marker. But this is really amazing. Just put this aside. And then we have moved on to Ponyo. Ponyo is just adorable. Then we have another Ponyo. Both male and female characters on it. After which Totoro. The details were amazing. I mean, proportion-wise, kind of fine, but damn, look at the grass, look at the tree, look at the leaves, look at the cloud, oh my god. The way the artist painted this is art. Absolutely art. It's damn. And we have another Totoro, which completely blew me off again. I mean, it looks so amazing. Right, moving on, we have Howl's Moving Castle. So I absolutely love Howl. And I just love this so much. Although, it's kind of white. The skin should be a little bit more orange, but it's fine, you know. The shading of the blue. Is that gold? Or yellow? It's supposed to be like the fire flicks, so it looks amazing. And we have this. So favorite the dog. Now, this is another amazing background kind of coloring. And when you look at it, it just looks absolutely beautiful. Now, we have this. Now, is this the same person? Yeah, it is. It really is. It is the same artist who did this. Right, so another pencil kind of coloring, which just looks amazing. Look at this. It just kind of makes you feel like you appreciate art way more than before. It just feels so different. I can never color like this. Last Howl's Moving Castle. It looks so cute. Look at the background. Look at the flowers. Look at the grass. Damn. Let's move on to the very last hand drawing I have available here. I have, I think, 3 to 4 more from this hand drawn series. It was just recently released. during the period of this recording. And this is also kind of like female characters in anime drawing. So there's quite a few different animations. There's like Cardcaptor Sakura, there is Sailor Moon, there is Spy X Family, where it has both Anya and Yor. It has Miku Hatsune, it has Chino the Rabbit, it has ReZero, it has Demon Slayer as well, I think it's Mitsuri. Yeah, and it has Nezuko as well. So it's quite a range. And how it goes is that there's actually an entire card list of the possible hits. And yeah. And I got Sailor Moon. So fun fact is that in my search and purchasing of so many hand draws, I've always wanted to get at least just one Sailor Moon character. Sailor Moon has been part of my childhood, so I just really wanted just one Sailor Moon. But now I had multiple Sakuras from Cardcaptor Sakura, not Sailor Moon. And so when I first got her, I realized it's a Golden Border. So this actually, Golden Border is one of the top hits of this entire hand-drawn series. I was livid. Now look at how amazing it is. I need to take this out. There's no tape, right? She's absolutely beautiful. Look at that gold and silver. The coloring. And the thing is, you can feel when you touch it that it's definitely hand-drawn because it's so rough. The material is so rough. I'm just shocked. I mean, the moon looks beautiful. The hair looks amazing. The mask is so detailed. And you can feel the texture of the outfit she's wearing. I mean, I don't have the best Sailor Moon drawing up there, but this is another level. Just absolutely beautiful. Now let me try to see if I am able to find the card list and just kind of show you what I meant. So I've been purchasing from this group. Let me see. Yeah. So for example, there's like a list of all the different artworks. They even have the artists, what kind of hobbies they like. These are like by the big artists that are actually signed to this particular series or studio. So it kind of depends, and there are some people who chase only the artists. Like for example, some people might chase Tu Pao Pao just for her artwork because they like to take and collect the artwork by the specific artist. So it does happen. There are like this. You can see there's a list of Anyas. I think there's like Naruto, there's One Piece. And this is the one I got. So I got the one on the left. And the next day on another channel, a friend of mine actually got the one on the right. I have tried to convince her to sell it to me, but she absolutely loves it and wouldn't let it go. So I just had to live with this. And I mean, based on the photo they sent, there's no justice at all. She looks completely amazing. Don't you think so? Right? Oh, damn. And they have like different other artworks. It could be a bit lurid, it could be a little bit kiddish. And then they have this kind where it's like, again, I think it's Miku Hatsune. This and this is sort of like an AI kind of drawing. If you're not familiar with AI generated images, they kind of look like this. This. It's sort of like a very typical kind of art. Yeah. So they have quite a list, and you know, these are just the top hits or just a gauge of what kind of art can be given. So as you can see, I actually have an art of this design by a different artist. Now let me try to see. I have it with me, so I can show it to you what I meant. So for this picture, this. Now it looks different, right? And this artist is different too. This is Appa. It's different. I think this is Chun Yu. So same picture, different artists. And I think my artist sort of, I almost double tapped with the phone, my god. It's the heart. But as you can see right here, actually in the actual artwork, there's no heart here, there's no heart on the head, no flower. So you're gonna add a little something special. So this is really dependent on the artists themselves. Some artists do that, some don't. And yeah, I'm telling you, this is absolutely amazing and it's definitely worth it. So yeah, I would say this is the end of the video. For now, if I am able to kind of add in together with the hand-drawns from this series, I will. Otherwise, I'll just upload it as it is, and maybe I'll just share some photos of the different artwork. Yeah, and if you're from Singapore and you would like to kind of have a look and purchase this kind of hand-drawns, do let me know. I can just send and share with you the account I always purchase from. So what happened was that I always purchased from them, and they are one of the best people, the friendliest, the kindest out there, and we kind of became friends. I have explored other accounts and other channels as well. They are not the best. The prices are horribly overpriced, and unfortunately I only knew about the overpriced hand-drawns way too late. I didn't do my research, I didn't check other competitors, I didn't check other stores, I just went with it as it is, and yeah, it was extremely expensive, to the point where for certain series, I could have actually purchased 2 hand-drawns for the price I actually paid for. That's how expensive it was. And some channels will tell you that, you know, the things the best of the best, and they know the supplier will give them all the best hits. not necessarily true. You might take it down slow. I'm not sure if they sell these hand-drawn elsewhere overseas. And if you're someone who feels that, artwork should be respected, it shouldn't be stolen from other artists, do not go for this, because I'm telling you, I am not really active in the fan art community, but I do feel that certain designs kind of look eerily similar. Or if you were to Google online, for example, Anya or something like that, you might be able to find the exact photo of the artwork that they've kind of referred to or taken reference of. So yeah, if you're someone who feels that this is ethically wrong and it goes against your moral values, do not buy it. Definitely not for you. But if you're someone who's like me, you just want to have actual art of coloring and drawing because maybe you suck at it, and you just want to keep it, then why not? And this is well protected. Do they have high resale values? I think depends on the character. For example, maybe Anya might be more price worthy and expensive, and kind of like example of these two different Sakuras, definitely this, because of drawing the way it's done is way better than this. So it really depends. But from what I understand, if it's in China, it's a different story. They go hunting for the specific artist, and they even hold auctions sometimes. So after someone does a unboxing, if the buyer might not be as interested, or if there are other buyers who are extremely interested in it, they will actually just start an auction there and then. I have seen some people who bought one card. For example, this card is only 60 Singapore dollars. When it's in China, it's a different story, and they actually had a bid and auction. And it kind of like got to the point where it could have been like in hundreds. It can be like $800, $1,000, and some hardcore collectors would just splurge on it because they kind of want to have a whole set of that specific art, design, or they just love it so much they just want to fight for it. So in Singapore, the market is not that big yet. But we do have a lot of people who buy hand-drawns. That is for a fact. And yeah, so this is about it, about hand-drawns. I hope and I wish that this is interesting thing or information for you. And yeah, that's it. Bye.